bloody moon. I just went through and did this to go through and try and stop the recording to find out that I wasn't actually recording at all. So here we go again. Welcome back to Photoshop. I went and duplicated that image a couple of times to show a couple of different ways of stretching, but I think I might be able to do it all in the one thing. But yeah, this is where we left off. You've got the ArcSine 100 and ArcSine 1000. I think I recall you saying that you weren't that impressed with the color preserving stretch. So let me try and quantify it for you. When I first started doing it, I was using these adjustment layers on the background because it's the only way I could get it to work. Couldn't get the layers to work on the grey multiplier level as you're supposed to. It wasn't until I actually went in and just by chance went Control M and did curves that way, and actually saw the color and went, whoa, shit, it does actually work. So I'll see if I can help quantify that for you. Let's get this out of here. Might as well just put that back onto multiply. I can take visibility off these. I'm just going to chuck this in here and put this back onto normal, and there we go. So it's the ArcSine hyperbolic curve is not the hero of the story here. It's the grey multiply and divide layers that do all the color preserving. This is the same stretch, basically applied to the background layer. So yeah, the same. I might just go through and adjust. Do I need to adjust these curves? Oops. So that's what ArcSine 1000 to another ArcSine 1000. How's this levels? Shows a histogram. Oh, cutting a bit off there, are we? Open that out a bit. Curves, another ArcSine 1000, and the last levels. Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, well, so I will Control Shift Alt E, all that. Let's just dump it in there. I'll take it out of there, put it on top of it all, so I can now full screen, and there you go. That's the stretch without the grey multiply divide layers, and this is the difference. There's all the color. So the color preserving stretch makes a big difference in my opinion. One other thing I'll show you quickly while we're here: when you first get into Photoshop with an image, you can this background layer here, and it's still got all this stretch. I'm just going to take it out of here for a second, put it back to where it was. And why won't you come out? There we go. Yeah, cool. So when you first come into Photoshop and you've got an image there that's nice and dark, what you can do to have a look and see what you've actually got there is go into image, adjustments, and equalize, and it'll just basically show you everything that's in there, so you can see if there's any flaws, just basically see what you're working with. I'll go through in a minute and show you how I was stretching before I came across this color preserving stretch thing. And then just one other thing I saw was someone else on YouTube, the way someone else was doing it today. But yes, I'll undo that for the moment, and I'll try and keep all this in the same project if I can. So just stretch without color preserving, and there it is with a color preserved. Yes. Bloody moon, hey?